Hey world, Bradley here, myself life, and it's been a minute. It's been more than a minute. It's been 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's been long since I've came on here and made a video for you guys. So I'm here. I'm back. Hopefully this is not my last. This is my first of many to come. So, and I said let me come back with a huge update, a nice video for you guys. So if you didn't know, if you're unaware, if you wonder a rock living somewhere far, far, far away in space, Google I/O happened this month. And earlier last week, should say. And they didn't really speak about Android 16, but before that, that's something called the Android Show, where they really showed off Android 16 and Expressive 3. Material 3 Expressive. That's what they called it. And they showed off all the features, everything that's gonna come, everything that's gonna happen. And we didn't expect anything at I/O, and I/O was all about AI and the glasses and a whole bunch of stuff and everything they're doing in that field, in that sense, in that realm. But on that day, they dropped Android 16 QPR Beta 1. So, of course, I got it. And let's talk about what I like about it. This is my trusty Pixel 6, which got Material 3 Expressive. And first thing, the lock screen. That's my beautiful daughter, right? The lock screen, very, very first thing you see here. And this is so cool. This is so nice. I love this. And then when you unlock, nice. And that animation is so neat. So cool. I like that. Now, to edit it, we go in here and we can go customize. And that's where you get more stuff. So if I jump on here, I can really go into here. I can go into effects, and here I can choose different background styles for her, what I would like, different background styles. I'm gonna stick with that, right? And as I'm here as well, hold on, and I can also choose different colors, right? So now I'm here, that's my color. I can choose lighter, like darker, lighter. I choose here, right? So let's save that. Okay, let's go next. Let's apply this. And that's so cool. Now, I almost forgot one thing. I'm a little jumping too ahead of myself. Weather. Now I can go fog. I can go rain, and I can up the rain, the intensity of the rain. I can go snow. I know, make it all that. And I can go sunny. But I choose local, right? That's what I chose. I chose my local weather. So when the weather updates and stuff, so you will see that. Let me select my ship once again, because sometimes when you don't do it, it messes up. So that's that. Let's just apply everything. So that's that. And also, right, that's that. Also, one other thing before I go. I don't want to jump ahead, right? So let's customize this again, because there's another cool feature I like here. And then when you swipe up, do you see this here? See that? Nice animation. That is so neat. And you can go here and you can customize other stuff. Now we got this now. Another thing that's cool, another thing I like is, of course, the quick settings and notification shade. This is a nice, cool, really cool effect. I like this. Now watch this. Watch how this just fades like that. This is just the subtle animations. That is so cool. Now we got this here. Now we can, as you can see, I got different sizes. It wasn't like that before. But now if you go edit, we have this, right? You can go, I can choose more if I want. Now these are grayed out because they're already in the quick setting panel up here, so you will not duplicate anything, but anything else not there is here, and I can add it if I want, and I can subtract if I want. And if I select this, I can change the size. Which is really, really, really cool. I like that, right? And if I'm not happy with it, there's a nice undo button, which I can do, right? But this is my settings. Now, also, when we go into the quick settings there, you see, for example, I got Bluetooth. I watch, my Galaxy Watch is connected, right? So what I can do, if I press this brings up the menu, my watch, my Aerofit, my Liberty Falls, my Pros. Okay, that's there. But also, I can easily turn it on and off, just like that. And if you see how it changes when it's activated, that's cool. The same thing there. I can turn the step on, turn the step up. I can do all that. But check this out. Really check this out. The small tiles I have. Just pay attention down there, right? Pay attention. See, it showed 4 minutes. See? Pay attention in case you missed it. Airplane mode. So you see the small tiles, you see what's there. Another thing I like, the haptics and the animations in the notification shade. As you can, this has a nice haptic feel. So like, something is going, something like, okay, so it's out of place, snap back. It's gone, snap back in. So, look at this animation. Like, everything just snaps and then I quickly dismiss. That is so neat. That is so cool. That is so nice, right? Another thing that's there now, when I saw it in the leaks before, I was like, I don't know if I like that, but I've kind of grown to love it. The way the volume slider is, I kind of grown to love that. Now, if I'm playing music, right, and I go in here, it's supposed to show. Hold on. If I'm playing music, right, this one, now it showed up. Now it showed up. You see the little wave thing when I play music? That is cool. That is nice. I like that. Another cool feature, another cool thing in Material 3 Expressive, the reset panel. Everything. But look at that. Look at that. Look at that is, and if I dismiss, everything just snaps into place. And we have a nice little drop down feature here. App info, split screen. So I can tap my split screen here and I can add this. Now in between, the animation still the same from the last time, nothing really different. That is so cool. And if I go in my recents again, the app pair, it stays. It doesn't come out unless I completely dismiss it, right? That is so cool. That's just a few things that Material 3 Expressive have. One other thing that's really cool, what was that? Yes, here. We go in the settings, and I like how it's colored now. Instead of just plain bland, like they're just ordinary, but you see the colors, the apps, the different settings, that's there. And also in the notification, the app tray, the app drawer, you see this is so just plain white, is there. And then of course, when you're typing up, the animation, the fade in, look at that. It's just these subtle things that brings out, that makes it expressive, brings it alive and things. And I really like how this turned out. It's really, really, really cool, really nice. So these are what I like. This is just the first beta. So we are expecting more. We haven't gotten everything they showed off, like in certain apps, the colors, the bold colors, different things. We haven't gotten these as yet. So that's gonna come in future beta updates. Before Android 16 drops officially, probably QPR1 drops later this year. Most likely it's gonna drop same time with the Pixel 10. Most likely that's when it's gonna drop. But for now, this is my first impressions, my impressions of Material 3 Expressive so far, and I love it. So stay tuned for more updates, more videos as more betas drop and we get more updates. So until that time, until next time, Bradley, myself life. I'm out.